Well, hello everybody. Tonight, yet another package is going to be unboxed. And it's right here. Oh, what do we have here? BWIA West Indies. This must be flight miniatures. It has to be. Oh, it has to be. Ooh, it feels like this box is wet. Take all these out. Instructions. I should build this okay. Now, I know most of you know my living situation right now, and some of you know me had created my YouTube channel since high school, and it looks like I really burned 8 years since I've had it. The YouTube account, that is. And for the time being, I choose to live at home with my parents because, for one thing, the living conditions are good, and I want to collect more of these flight miniatures models here. I'll take out the fuselage of this model here, and here it is. BWIA West Indies Airlines. That's rubber band. Ooh. Right, I'm gonna do the left side first. It's so hard. Oh well. Now I got that. Now with my money that I've been making at the Thunderbird Inn, and one of the Kirtland Air Force Base's dining facilities, is which I work. Where I work. You know, I get paid really well for chow service, even though it's part-time, and even though for the time being I've only worked a couple days a week, I was able to afford this. And of course, I'm actually thinking of adding a shorter part-time job within my schedule as well. Thinking about it. But yes, we'll make sure I'll have time to visit with you all. With all my friends, family, and acquaintances alike out there. Or friends, family, and acquaintances, mind you. So I'll be sure to have some time to visit with you. And I was hoping that the other shorter part-time job I add, does not exceed 4 hours. Well, maybe a little over. Something like that. So I can get more of these flight miniatures, for one thing. Because honestly, when I was in elementary school in 3rd grade, when I was 8 years old, I wanted to collect these models, and I wanted some of the BWIA fleet right here. As you can see. British West Indies Airways rather. And by the way, I was on British sovereignty practically towards the end of January, early 2018. Like, I went to the Cayman Islands. And I even ordered a Cayman Airways Boeing 737-400. And it's on its way, though. However, this airline here, British West Indies Airways, or whatever BWIA means, or many of you called it BWI, whoever's watching this video, Well, this airline was the flagship of Trinidad and Tobago. Now it's Caribbean Airways. So, all we have here, Niner, Yankee, Tango, Golf, November. Registration, right up there. Here, I'll give you some light. So you can see. Yeah. That's so you could read what I just read. Oh, wow. I didn't know Flight Miniatures could put the registration up there. Now, I could only afford so much of these Flight Miniatures. I usually get the ones that I'm really drooling over. Like, in the past I realized I was really drooling over this BWIA L-1011, along with some other Flight Miniatures, but many of which I could still wait for, but I'm getting them slowly but surely. Purchasing them, these are. So now I will confess this right now. Honestly, at the moment, I am not going to school in the public. This means that I do not attend a university at the moment, or a community college, because honestly, the education system, I'm sorry to tell you, it's flawed here in America. Not just here in America, but in many parts of the world. Honestly, it's flawed. And I was able to afford this airplane anyway. Mainly because I live at home and I make good money, I practically make good money off of food service, and decided to buy this, as I stated. And yes, I suppose the Lord decided to let me get away with purchasing this model. And what I mean by Lord is, you probably call him Jesus, you probably call him God, you probably call him Father, somewhere along those lines. Please note that I don't want to convert you, but this is just what I believe. Like, I've been blessed with the money by God to buy these Flight Miniatures, which I thank him for anyway. Well, honestly, this model here, God knows why I wanted to buy it anyway. But I have it. Now, of course, life update for me is, I've been letting faith handle my life. And like I said, about the education system, that honestly, it's flawed. It really is. And if I was to do if I was to go back to school anytime soon, I really hope it would be at home, I really hope I would train to be a private pilot at home. And of course, if I was to do anything else, I really hope that it would be at home. Because honestly, out there, to be honest, in the past, and even now, I've had it, with the drama. Like rapes on campus, things like that. I've honestly had it. So yes, I have over a few $100s worth of these. I practically have $1,000 worth of these Flight Miniatures here. And yes, I'll still continue to collect them. Here I am, something I always wanted. And now, I only have 20 seconds left of the video, so I'm going to let you look over the plane. And that's all I have for now. See you around.